Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. I want to thank everyone who's been watching, liking, commenting, subscribing to this channel. Help me get to 100 subscribers folks. Help me get to at least 10,000 views. That'd be awesome folks. You guys are amazing. I do it all for you. I aim to please. So the latest of films that didn't get a wide release in theaters, didn't make much money, or found their way onto the internet. The latest of these is The Quiet Passion. This is written and directed by Terrence Davies, who about 16 years ago made The House of Mirth. And this time around, he's back to tell the story of America's greatest poet, Emily Dickinson. This was apparently filmed largely in Belgium and then had some exterior shots in Massachusetts, apparently. Apparently this is being released in England first, and then in a couple weeks it's being released here in America. So, coming from the time span that when she was 17, when she left the ladies' college, and the opening scene here is really a very funny scene in which Emily Dickinson is being told either go to the right or left of what spectrum she falls on, which she feels now to be saved by God. It's literally, it's one of the main mentions of God here in this film, folks. Her death at the age of 55 of Bright's disease. Now, of course, Emily Dickinson is here as played by Cynthia Nixon of Sex and the City of Fame. Dickinson becomes incredibly reclusive over the course of this film. This film largely acts like a play, if you can believe it, with largely all the action taking place in the house, or on occasion taking place in the garden of which their house is from. Again, she interacts largely with her family. Her father is played by none other than Keith Carradine, of all people, and he has probably one of the most amazing comeback lines you could probably have in a film like this. The photographer asks him to smile during a family photo, and he says, "I am smiling." It, like, makes you wonder, at least you get to understand why no one smiled in all those old-time photographs here, folks. He has a loving sister named Lavina, played by Jennifer Ehle. Yes, Jennifer Ehle of the 1995 Pride and Prejudice. You know, here, I guess the main thing about this film is the film doesn't really want to try to explain to you, okay, this person is a genius. You just have to go with it that she is a genius and writing poetry. I would have liked to at least know how she wrote her poetry, or at least try to explain her thought process, because that's really what I would have liked. Yes, I took literature classes, but I didn't really take any poetry classes, so like at least a good half of this film is shot at night with basically her covering, well, with a lamp, writing, basically. Cynthia Nixon gives a nice performance. Again, it's a nice performance. That's all I can really say. When you first see Nixon, you see her, she's apparently supposed to be playing a 30-year-old. Now, Cynthia Nixon is actually 50, and it just feels odd to see a 20-year difference. Maybe it works, maybe that's how it works these days, I don't really know. I guess this person was largely introverted, because at least one point someone says to her, "Why you like this?" And basically their answer is, "I don't really know." I mean, she had suitors, although mostly she keeps them at arm's length. Probably the biggest problem I have with this film is, like, half the time, I literally could not tell you what year it was, or at least I had to figure out, okay, someone dies, I have to go on Wikipedia to figure out, okay, what year is this here? And also the fact is, yes, this film is 2 hours long, and you feel every single minute of that 2 hours. We also get a whole bunch of voiceover narration of Emily Dickinson's poetry by Nixon, and it's like, okay, so what? Again, I have no doubt that Dickinson is a great poet, and probably a person that you would want to make a great biopic about. Is this it? I don't really know. I feel like this movie really doesn't bring an attitude towards her. Wikipedia brings more of an attitude towards this subject than the film really does, and that's a shame. You know, so on occasion, yes, like, you know, someone will drop the name of, you know, "Oh, you're not Jane Eyre. Oh, so I read Worthing and Heights," basically, here, folks, you know. So in the end here, folks, what I'm going to do is, again, it's a nice performance, some lovely dialogue that I guess people might like, and the costume design is wonderful for this particular time period. So what I'm going to do here, folks, is I'm going to make Quiet Passion a subsequent weekend rating, because you don't really need to rush out to see this if it ever comes to your neck of the woods. You know, wait a couple of weeks maybe. So folks, what do you think about Quiet Passion? Did you happen to like this film? Did you not care for it at all? Again, are you a fan of the Emily Dickinson poetry? I don't really. There you go. So, folks, what did you think of Quiet Passion Advent? Like this song, the jump cure for it all? Please put that in the comment box below. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, and enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks. Yeah,